Hi, welcome again to Gearjunkies TV, and today we got a really nice drum machine, the Roland CR-8000. Well, this CR-8000 by Roland belongs to a good friend of mine, and we're happy to be able to show it to you today. There are many videos about this machine, so we're just going over the features of this legendary drum computer quickly. It was situated in between the CR-78 and the TR-808, and it has some of the features of each of these drum machines and some unique features as well. Let me just show you the drum sounds. We have a bass drum, snare drum, low tom, hi-hat, open hi-hat, cymbal, cowbell, maracas, low conga, clap, and there's an accent. With the selector knob you can choose the sounds when you program it, but we'll get to that in a minute. It is mostly a preset drum computer with 24 patterns to choose from. You have here 3 banks and in total 24 patterns. Let me just play some for you. So this is a waltz, and we go to swing, another swing and rock, tango, and with the second selector we can go to the rock rhythms, 6 different ones. There's disco, foxtrot, and with the third one we can choose several Latin rhythms including samba, samba 2, merengue, mambo, well. The nice thing about the CR-8000 is that it also has an arranger, so while you play a rhythm you can add some things like hi-hats, cymbals, etc. I'll just put on a basic rhythm here, and we'll then just press some of the arranger buttons to see what happens. And the CR-8000 also has a shuffle knob, and when you press that it switches to a 12-step pattern. So you get a different swing to all the rhythms that you can play here. The CR-8000 can also be programmed manually. We have 8 patterns here that you can use for that. And it works in a simple way that you choose a sound here with the selector, and you program the steps with a trigger or a pause. So for instance, if I would want to program a bass drum, it's 8 bars, and it goes like this: beat, pause, 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 beat, pause, 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 etc. And it sounds like this. Now if you would want to add a snare on the second and the fourth beat, we do it in the same way. First we have 7 pauses, and then we have a trigger. And then it sounds like this. Of course, when we play this beat, we can also use the arranger to add some sounds. Now, when this machine was serviced, my friend decided to get a Tubbutec Unipulse, and this was built in. So what is that? This is a universal MIDI trigger interface, and inside the CR-8000 it connects to the triggers of the drum sounds. And with a special configuration program, you can set the nodes and channels, and using a MIDI in connector that was put in on the back panel here, you can now play the sounds using MIDI notes. For this example, I've hooked it up to the Beatstep Pro here, and I've programmed the notes into these pads so we can listen to the sounds of the CR-8000 over MIDI, and that goes like this. So, for instance, if we want to program a beat using the MIDI here, we can do it like this. We press play, and we choose the kick, and we program it on the Beatstep. Now, we might want to add a clap, like maybe a snare here. Hi-hats, a little conga, cowbell, another low conga, so this way the CR-8000 becomes a fully programmable drum computer via MIDI, and of course instead of the Beatstep Pro you can use your DAW or any other MIDI sequencer that you might have to synchronize it properly to the rest of your music. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you like our videos, you can also subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.